Move this over here. Well, welcome back, guys, to this week's episode of Inside Us, where I'm going to be joined by my wife, Priscilla Racioppi, yet again. Now, it's been a couple of months, but we got some exciting stuff we're going to talk about. She recently competed in a jiu-jitsu competition, a tournament. You guys already know. I told you everything about that on the Inside Me podcast. She walked away with something other than some wins, but we're going to get into it. And we talk OBGYNs, we talk pap smears, we talk COVID and our little bout with it. And then we also really get into the weeds of teen ejaculate and the founding points of male masturbation. If I guess that's where I'm going to put if that's where I'm going to coin the term. So,
try me, bitch.
Priscilla, try me, bitch. Racioppi. Hope you guys enjoy the episode. Kick that intro. Love you guys. Enjoy it. It's a podcast. So you already know who is in the building. It is Prissy-P, try me, bitch, Racioppi, fresh off the competition floor, with a new addition to the family. We like to call the cast Cassie. It's Cassie Cast, right? That sounds like a porn star's name now that I think about it. And I apologize ahead of time to everybody who thinks I may or may not work at a Zoomies right now. I just changed my outfit, and I feel like I'm always in that one hoodie, but you already know. You already know what I'm always wearing. And this guest needs no introduction. Priscilla, my wife, Racioppi. I guess that would be a weird middle name. Yeah, but try me, bitch could be your nickname.
Yeah.
Try me, bitch. Like, try me.
I like that one.
That one's, yeah. Well, the reason I played it is because I have the soundboard here.
Try me, bitch.
So, try me, bitch. That video, the audio just played for it. And then we also have this one, which is super fun. This is like a sad horn. The reason I'm explaining is because we don't have headphones, so it's a lot harder for her to hear it.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
Right now, Daddy chill. And then we have Hello Bozo.
Hello, bozo.
Hello, Bozo.
Hello Bozo. No, but it's been a couple of months. How do you feel since you've been on?
I feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff has happened.
Yeah.
We got our first snowfall.
Yeah.
Which I've been missing. I've been missing a lot.
I don't miss it.
You don't miss the snow?
No, I don't.
Not one bit.
No.
See, that's cold.
I do not do the cold.
That's cold, if you will.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the cold.
I fucking love the cold. Like, because you can always layer up.
Yeah, no.
The summers here get pretty fucking brutal.
I like spring.
You can't like cook an egg on the concrete here, but like it is pretty brutal.
Yeah. No, I'm not a fan of the cold or snow.
Yeah. I guess most Latinas aren't.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
And Islander, I guess, because if you guys don't know, my wife is Filipino as well as Dominicana, right? We like a little spice in our life, even though I'm the only one that enjoys spice in my meals.
Yeah, no spicy here.
It's so annoying.
I like my butthole.
Nah, I like Daddy chill. Daddy chill. No, sure. I like feeling the spice on my mouth, and that's when I know it's going to be a good burn on the way out. Like, it sucks, and there have been plenty of times where Priscilla has like caught me just down bad inside of our like downstairs bathroom, just like moaning, "Help me," you know?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. But it's all like brought on by myself. So like there's no one to blame.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Mira, come here, girl. If you guys haven't already, if you're not watching this on YouTube, our dogs are joining us. So it's Priscilla and friends probably on this episode. Come on. Come here. No, not you. Stay there. Come here.
You stay here.
Come on. There you go. And these are the beautiful dogs that I talk shit on all the time. Don't chew that. Please don't chew that. What are you looking at? Oh, you're just taking it all in because this is your moment, right? She's just taking it all in. She's like, wow, I'm really on the set of my dumbass dad.
Here.
We really made it. Like, we're up. If it's up, then it's stuck for her, I guess. No, so big stuff happened for you last week. How was it?
It was a blast.
Yeah. For those that don't know, what happened?
I competed for my first time in a jiu-jitsu competition.
Quick little tourney.
Potentially fractured my wrist.
Maybe.
We'll find out in 3 weeks.
Now, is that 3 weeks to find out? Like, are they looking at an X-ray for 3 weeks, or
they're looking at a new X-ray in 3 weeks?
Okay, because the one that they took just wasn't good enough.
Right.
So they're gonna like let the swelling go down after the hard cast, and then reevaluate.
Yep.
Now, did they do an ultrasound or just X-ray?
No, they didn't do an ultrasound. They need to do an MRI.
That's what it is. Yeah. I always get them all mixed up because I feel like all those devices that just kind of see below your skin, they're all the same. They're all the same, right? Like, what's an MRI?
An MRI shows ligaments.
It's a beefy fucking ultrasound. Like, which one do you think came first? Let me search this up.
I think ultrasound came first.
You think ultrasound came first?
Yes.
What came first? Ultrasound or what was the other one? MRI?
Mm-hmm.
Eclectric. What?
Say what?
Eclectic history of medical imaging. 1980s. Dude, this dude's name was Godfrey Hounsfield. That dude comes from a family that owns slaves. There's no way. That dude is mad disrespectful to people of melanin. 1980s. Yeah. Okay, so the 80s was the magnetic resonance imaging, which is what MRI stands for.
So MRI came first.
The more you learn. Yeah, I guess. CT, computed tomography, CT images, those came first in 79. And then at about the same time as what it says is the ultrasound.
Yeah.
All the OBGYNs had a fucking game change. They're like, wait, hold on. You can't just let me feel around in there. Women around the world were like, thank fucking God.
Yeah.
How many times do you think just like new OBGYNs accidentally put the finger in the butt?
I don't think that often.
Just like not looking what you're doing. You know, sometimes when you're at like work and you think you put something down, but it's not even on the table and you kind of drop it. It's like at the movie theaters when you're searching for the fucking drink cup holster. Mm-hmm. And then like you're feeling around for the rim. And when you drop it, you think you're just going to hear a honk.
I do not think.
And that doesn't happen. You drop it all over the floor.
Well, I've done that.
Yeah, I've fucking gooped up fucking a whole water bottle.
An OBGYN is pretty aware of what they're doing.
I'm saying way back in the day, though. We're talking like, there's no way back in the day there were not some unprofessional OBGYNs. That's all I'm getting at. There
still is unprofessional OBGYNs.
Yeah. Is it weird if they start talking to you while they're examining you? Like you're getting a pap smear and they're just like, so how was your tournament? And you're just fucking hiked up because you have to be in the slats, right? Like you're in the fucking things.
I mean,
I didn't know if that was only for pregnant women because it helps like take pressure off of the like vagina to sit like that. Which actually, no, it would put more pressure because I feel like it would stuff everything down to the 1 point.
Beats me.
Oh, you all right?
Dang, Mira.
I think she went to hiccup, but then she didn't hiccup. I'm just saying that there could easily be the unprofessional OBGYN. But either way, we went to the tournament.
Yeah.
And
I lost all but one.
All right, well, let's build up to it. This is called story building, baby. All right, let's work. Let's work to that. We don't have to just get that off of our chest, right? Because you were a winner in my eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we get there, and now I'm a little upset because we had to buy a hotel room, right? Okay. I'm going to get it out there. I'm a little upset we had to buy a hotel room, but it made it a little bit easier. Okay. You might be saying,
it way easier, especially in the morning.
Hello, bozo. It made it easy in the morning. Okay.
Yes.
That is the only upside. I paid what I felt was a lot of money for an overnight hotel for an easy morning. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
You guys decide. What would be, comment below, what would be a ridiculous, like what is your bare minimum for an overnight hotel? I'm thinking $60, $70.
For a shitty hotel.
Yeah, it's an overnight.
No.
We ain't balling like that.
No.
What did we use other than the bed and TV?
The shower.
Okay. The sink. All right.
Yeah.
The fridge. Okay. All right. You rest your case. I get it. You object.
Yeah, I do.
Take an L on that one. Play the horns. No, so we get to the hotel, right? We get there the night before. We make it in the nick of time for you to
weigh in.
And I'm pissed I didn't get a picture of you like holding your fists up at the scale.
Yeah.
Now, what was the funny
That's
comment
all right.
that somebody said to you?
What? I'm trying to remember.
You walk in, your hair's all braided.
Oh. She asked if I was a pro.
Because the context was there were pro fighters coming to grapple later that night, right? And how did the conversation go?
She was like, "Oh, hold on, give me a second." Looked at her iPad. She was like, "Are you pro?" No.
And you just like rolled your eye. Like that's such a good. That's the way you want compliments to go. Like if you were to get complimented, like that, like that's it shows that you have the look.
I have the look, yes. Not all the technique yet.
Yeah. I mean, we get there. We get there.
Yeah.
I would say you're one of the baddest looking 30-year-olds that I've ever seen in my life. Ever. You got the sleeves. Although they couldn't see your sleeve, right? Because you were...
No, they didn't see it. Oh, they saw it when I took my jacket off, but this was prior to.
Yeah. Because like...
Doing that?
Yeah, you better not be strip teasing for the fucking scale. Why don't you take a couple extra pounds off for me? Now you didn't have to weigh in with Key, right? Did you put it like under your arm or put it on at all?
No.
Okay. And then which categories were you like in?
I was in adult gi, adult gi absolute, no gi, and absolute no gi.
I didn't like how you like swapped it mid. You
What?
like switched the wording the way like you said absolute no gi, but the rest you had put the uniform first and then whatever. We're spending way too much time on it.
Whatever.
Goober. Some would say,
Try me, bitch.
Did I click the right one? No, I didn't. Now Daddy Chill. You know? And so going into it night before.
Yeah.
How were the kids?
I thought they were being kids.
Yeah.
They didn't want to go to bed.
Nope.
They were very excited because we were in a hotel and they don't get
that shit
to do that often.
Crunk. They were crunk. They were in the hotel room. They were
excited.
Live.
Yeah.
They were live. If someone had started the jerk, like it would have been all night. You're a jerk. I know. You're a jerk. I know. Jerking.
Yeah, they were crazy, but
to be
were
fair,
excited.
the movie I had put on for them to like fall asleep to was Kong versus Godzilla. So that gets my son just absolutely like bricked up when it comes to like excitement. He was absolutely turned. He loves that movie. Our daughter, Sky, she was the one that was actually really the like handsy one. She kept like pushing him and
Yeah, she was the one that was getting up, flipping, trying to.
You couldn't tell her shit.
No.
You couldn't tell her shit.
She was ridiculous.
Oh man. So like on our drive there though, like I was talking with you and I think it's important for the competition mindset. When I asked you, hey, like what's your game plan? And you're like, I don't know, I'm just gonna go and do it. I'm like, okay, well what's your game plan? Like if this doesn't work, what's the next move? I don't know. I'm like, all right, well, you know, you need to start thinking of those things, right? Now, did that assist you in any way, or was it all reactionary during your matches? Did it feel like?
Half and half.
Yeah, like you would go
yes, most of the time I went in kind of knowing how I wanted to go in, and then it turned into me just figuring it out as it went.
Yeah. Getting brutalized.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I don't think we expected that one chick to come out the gate like hot. She came out hot.
Which one?
The first one. Like you were doing good, and then like
she was tough. She was a tough girl.
Like you did. I feel like what happened to me, my first competition, happened to you like like a similar. You know, like once you lose the first one, you're like, all right, cool. Like this is all right, right? Like it's cool. First L, whatever. Let's go to the next one, and then you lose the next one, and you're like, all right, yeah. Like I'm in this, and then like you lose number 3. 4, and you're like, okay, what fucking day am I having right now? Because I'm literally just gonna go to the mat and lose. So then that thought process.
Well, I didn't go to the mat thinking I was gonna lose.
Yeah. I'm not saying you did. I'm saying that's what happened with me. Like I was like, the day I was competing, I was just like, all right, well, time. Like after match 4, it was like I was kind of by myself. The coaches really weren't helping me out, and I'm just getting absolutely violated every fucking 20 minutes for 5 minutes, you know? Like I would survive. I had tapped only twice out of my like 6 or 7 matches that day.
Yeah.
But I got absolutely brutalized. Did you feel like...
What, Mira? Trying to get comfy?
Yeah, she's late.
Oh, Mira.
It's the slippery casting couch you're on.
Yeah, they're not used to the
leather and the angles. No, so like what, like after you lose the first one, what was the thought process going into the second one? Like I need to get this W. Because you didn't win until like
my
the
6th
end.
match.
It was the end.
Yeah.
So like going into each match, did you feel a degradation in like motivation or anything like that?
No. I was like, okay, that one's done with. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
And adjust.
That's what I'm talking about. Hello, bozo.
Hello,
we're still
bozo.
here. You know? I paid the money. Might as well. You know?
Yeah.
Hello, bozo.
I had fun.
Good.
It was a blast.
And now, what did you feel like you learned, if anything, about your like techniques going in? Like, are you taking anything away? Like, I really need to work on like this. Like, this is one thing that I want to better. Or did you just walk away like, I want to get my whole game up?
I just want to get my whole game up.
Yeah. I kind of gave you an easy out for that. The one big thing
I know that I want to work on more is my legs, like in being able to maneuver.
Yeah, just get your legs involved.
Yeah. So.
And that's not. I'm not like trying to hit. I'm not trying to like hit on you. I burped a little bit. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to hit on you, right? But like, there were like moments where I'm like yelling. For you guys that don't know, I was coaching her for every match, and there were times where like I felt like all you needed to do was just like inside hook and just lift, and you could back door and then like take the back or do whatever you want. Like the like the match was your oyster, if that's like a better saying to modify. But yeah, like your legs, as soon as I think you make the correlation in the like dexterity of your legs and like just how to maneuver a body around you with
my legs,
with your legs, it's a wrap. It's a wrap because it's going to make your submissions tighter. It's going to make everything that much easier because you'll be able to like do a good handover with your ankles or your knees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like just your guard passing is just going to go up just by like being more familiar with your legs and like where your weight goes.
Yeah.
When you're trying to pass guards and stuff. And I mean, I'm no expert.
No.
I'm no expert. But I am a hobbyist.
Yeah.
So while it is a passion of mine, it's just really fun to coach you also. I think I've learned that like I was never really competitive. I don't think you've ever seen me like genuinely get upset that I've lost something. We've been together for a while.
Other than when you lost at your competition.
Yeah. But that's just like losing.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to lose. Like nobody like goes to a competition and is like, fuck, yes, I'm fucking 0-6 right now, baby. Like nobody's like, of course I was going to be a little upset. And it was also because I'd fucked the pooch when it came to like my camp going up to it.
Right.
Because I was like physically depleted. I just didn't feel like ready to compete because I'd cut all that weight and then they fucking bumped me up, which is no excuse. I'm not like upset.
Shitty, though.
I'm going against guys that are like 6'4", 6'3". All of them have a minimum of like 30 pounds on me, and I'd cut in order to get down.
Yeah, no.
So it's not. I'm not making it an excuse. Like it is what it is. The cards played how they played, right? But I think if I would have went in there healthy and like ready to go,
it would have been a different story.
Way different story.
Yeah.
And like in my head, I felt like I was ready, but I like at the competition, yeah, like I wasn't like I didn't even have my brain with me. Like I left that shit at home. Not to mention we didn't buy a $200 hotel room for me to be ready in the easy morning. You know?
Yep.
You fucker. Daddy, chill. Damn, what was I about to ask you? I had a fucking sick ass question for you. Oh.
What?
I don't know why I made that noise. Yeah, no, what I was getting at is that like I don't like see myself as like a competitor, right. But I think I do enjoy like helping you see where you can like succeed in like places to avoid failure.
Yeah.
Because like failure doesn't suck all the time, right? Like if you had smashed every chick, right? That would have been hot to watch. But also, if you had just smashed everybody,
yeah, you
wouldn't really come away with too much to work on.
I probably would.
I'm saying not the amount that you would, right? Like let's say you smashed everybody and you didn't need to use your legs. Now that might be an offhand comment that I make to you, like, hey, let's start getting your legs in there. But if it's working, not using them, that's a thing that we haven't seen, right?
Right.
So like what I'm saying is coaching you is way more fun for me than I think than competing. Yeah.
It was nice having you as a coach.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks.
You didn't annoy me really.
And that was the first thing she said, and I literally wanted to like take her to the mat and just be like, all right, well, let's fucking settle this then, because I would have been annoying. You thought I was going to be annoying as your coach, right? No, but I was super supportive.
Yeah.
Self-talk was on point. Gave you a minute, let you air out, and then what did we do? What was our process every match?
Got ready.
Huh? No, after every match, what did we do?
We talked about the match and talked about what I could have done and what I didn't do.
I tried 3 things, right? What do you remember? What I saw, and then what we can do to prevent it next time.
Yeah.
Right. And we just worked on that each match. Some matches, it was pretty consistent where it was like, all right, let's get our legs involved. Right. There was like 3 matches where you could have really used your legs, and the shot was the most important part. Right. And then, that was one thing I was like super proud of though. Like your takedowns, like you were, I took 75% that day.
Yeah.
Like you had a 75% takedown.
All of my matches, I took the first takedown.
Yeah, well, but the thing is that on 2 of them they had turned it over on you.
Yeah.
So you shot, right? So you count the position hold at the bottom. So you took the shot. You were the one to make the first move, but then they reversed it on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were 75%. That's amazing for your first competition. The one that I was like super upset that I was like the one that got overturned was the one second to last, the one before Christine,
right?
Where you shot in and you kept chasing it, and then you just kind of laid.
I ended up, I don't know what I did.
You went to like sit through,
yeah,
and then she like just laid on top of you, and then it was fucking GG, good game.
That's the one video you didn't record.
Hello, Bozo. Yeah, that was because the table was right there. That wasn't. I recorded. I have a video of other people across the mat. Okay. I'm 80% for the video. Okay.
Okay.
Last time you were like 10% for my videos. So I don't even want to hear
also,
it.
I was doing a job that I've never done before. I had to pay attention to.
Yeah. Yeah. All in all, though, you did really good. And as far as the injury, do you think that's going to prevent you from going next time, depending on how severe the injury is?
No.
Do you think you know where, like, at what point?
I think I injured it in my second match when I was doing a guillotine choke. That's the only time I could think of, because it started hurting after my second match, and then I had 4 more after that.
Yeah.
So I did something to it.
Yeah. Maybe you stressed it, and then like the other matches, because it definitely happened during the gi. There's no way you would have felt it if it was no gi.
It definitely happened during gi.
Yeah.
It was either my second. It most likely was my second match.
Yeah. Whether when you were fighting the X choke or the collar choke, or setting in the guillotine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
How many competitions do you like foresee yourself doing per year?
I'm gonna shoot for like 3 or 4.
Okay. So one every quarter.
Yeah.
That's enough. And then like I feel like it'll keep you in a, barring any injuries, it'll keep you in a like 12-week camp where you can take 2 weeks to kind of eat what you want, lay off of a diet, not go too crazy.
Yeah.
And then at the 8-week, start dialing back in on the diet, give yourself 2 weeks, and then that you got the 6-week window.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. If I were to be your nutritionist also. Nutritionist coach. We could really do this though, because like my plan would be to start traveling. If I didn't have to go on this shishmoyment, we could start hitting up other tourneys.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it was a really good test of where your jiu-jitsu's at?
Yeah. I feel like I could have done better.
Mm-hmm.
But I hung in there, and I freaking don't know.
Well, hello, Bozo. We're still out here.
Bozo.
You know? And
Try me,
you can
bitch.
also try me, bitch, because we're out here.
Me, bitch.
It's Priscilla,
my
try me,
Cassie
bitch,
on.
Racioppi. Huh?
I said even with the Cassie on.
Yeah. Keep that Cassie pretty and fucking sparkly. I don't know if you guys see it, but there's sparkles on that shit.
Sparkly and has a bow.
And it has a bow, which is a new thing. I didn't know they did bows. Is that just taped on there separately?
It's not taped. It's secured on there. You can't.
It's like hard. How do they make it hard? Because isn't that just cloth?
You make it wet.
I didn't say it.
They literally, it's like a roll. They made it wet and they wrapped it around and secured it in place. And then after a couple minutes, it hardens.
Some would say so do I.
You're annoying.
Well, we haven't seen you in a while, so how was Christmas for you?
Christmas.
Christmas. How funny is she?
That was too funny. Christmas. It was good. And I actually had off work. So that was good.
And then we had off work for even longer.
Yes.
You want to get into that or no?
No.
You don't want to get into that?
We can.
How was it for you?
What? Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
It was not fun for the first couple days.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, we caught the vid. And
got that sweet and sour sickness.
I was the first one to
Patient
bring
zero.
it home. And it's the first time I was sick in
Years.
Like 2 years.
Years.
I haven't been sick in a long time, so
Here's the funniest thing, dude. Here's the thing. All those zombie movies where people are like starting to feel ill and like nobody thinks anything of it. This was like this is like the epitome of how zombie movies happen, right? Because you literally for days, don't fucking short term this shit. For days, you were like, I don't feel good.
No, it was like 3 days.
Yeah. And you didn't get tested till like day 3 or 4.
Day 4.
And I was like, all right, well, like if you have a headache, that's where I was like, let's go get you tested, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah, no, I'm fine. Like I'm good. It's just like a little bit of something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the changing of the seasons. Lo and behold, dog.
Wow. Yeah.
You and our son. This is what was so funny. This is why I don't believe in the testing. The results were her and my son
positive. Yeah.
Daughter and I were zombie bite free. The thing I'm getting at is I understand how those movies start because yo ass would have just, I would have woke up one morning and you would have been like you would have just fucking, you would have bit me. You didn't want to say shit. You didn't want to say like, oh, like you literally like now that we think of it, you had all of the symptoms, right?
Except the fever.
And you were just like, I
didn't have a fever.
You were like, let's move, like, let's keep on with our day. Lo and behold, you infected me. You infected your son, your daughter. We would have been dead had we not. And I already had the anti-serum for that zombie bite. I thought I was good.
Yeah, no.
Resident Evil. We would have, the T-virus would have been just pop-a-lopping. Shit would have been fucking...
Try me, bitch.
Try me, bitch. And I tried getting Flintstone vitamins for the kids.
No.
None.
Nothing.
Sold out. So we got quite a bit of time off. Some would say too much.
Yeah.
But for a while, we were down bad. Because I think we were like, I feel like we were probably just like recirculating. There's no way we didn't catch it twice, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like, I started to get better and then he was You were.
This is how petty I am. I told her and my son to go quarantine upstairs in our room so we could keep some sort of social distancing.
Yeah.
So my daughter and I, we were hanging out downstairs. We slept on the couch and stuff. And they slept up in the comfy bed, booling, chilling. Here's what, I don't know how I turned into a waiter. Like I'm just Alfred from Batman. I'm fucking...
I needed a bell.
I'm a goddamn flight attendant. Would you like some soda? Would you like some soda? You want a cup or you want
anything else?
Cup or the can? You want it in the cup or the can?
Ice or no ice?
The way Lennon spoke to me one day, dude, I wanted to fucking backhand him. He's like, "You gonna bring me up that cereal or what?" I was like, "Bitch, get the fuck out of my face with that. How dare you? I am still your father, but yes, do you want Reese's Puffs or you want Captain Crunch, just the berries?"
Oh, shoot. That was funny.
Yeah, that was so annoying.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. Kooky little time. And then, my best friend lives across the street from us. When I texted him, like, "Hey,
I got the
you
vid."
you might want to go get the kids checked or something or whatever you want to do. He said, "Just stay your ass over there then." He's too fucking funny. He's too funny. Because our kids play together all the time. So, like, if Lenny had it, there's absolutely no way that
the other ones
didn't.
But he started with a headache. And
yeah, he was the one that raised the most questions. Because as soon as you were down bad, but you were like, "I could deal with it. It's not that crazy."
Yeah.
As soon as he was like, "I'm having headaches,"
I'm like,
that's when we were like,
shoot.
"Ooh, shit. Yep. Yeah. Let's get this boy tested."
Because he's like me. He doesn't really get sick. And when he gets sick, it's like...
It's rough.
It's rough.
It's a rough day. Yes, but I think all in all, what would you rate it as? Like on a 1 to 10. Do you think we should have? I'll let you answer real quick.
It was about a 6, 7.
Was it enough to shut the world down for a year?
I don't think so. But I also didn't have all the symptoms, so...
Yeah. Well, you're also a young 30-year-old healthy woman. Healthy.
Daddy chill.
No, that was Daddy chill.
Oh, damn.
So do you think we should have shut the world down for this?
No, not at all.
No. That might be controversial. They might even take this shit off of YouTube because of that. I agree with you. I'm wholeheartedly I think if you were sick and you weren't comfortable with coming into work, cool, take those quarantine days, right? And if you have sick days, use them, right? But if you don't, just know that if you those 2 weeks or whatever, unpaid.
Yeah.
So I get that, right? You might take a hit on a paycheck, but it shouldn't have been where 6, 7, 12 months going on,
Yeah, no. Not at all.
Because I think at least wearing, Japan does it pretty well. They, if they're sick, they just wear masks, but it's in the context that, I don't want to get other people sick. I'm going to be around other people. I'm going to wear it so I don't spread it.
I mean,
not
makes sense.
Yeah, and I what I'm saying is that the whole mandate where everybody has to wear a mask is a little crazy to me. It was I was telling you the other night, right? The only thing that I got really out of COVID was that I wash my hands a little bit more now. Not 100% all the time. But pre-COVID, 2 out of 3 times, if I'm just going in to pee,
it's also gross.
If I shake your hand, touching a little bit dick sweat.
Gross.
You're touching a little bit dick sweat.
Gross.
Yeah, but the thing I'm getting at, hear me out. Sometimes I would be fresh out of the shower, and I didn't pee in the shower. I didn't pee prior to the shower. I got fresh pee-pee, and I go to take a tinkle. I go pee.
Okay. That's not every case, though.
But I know what I'm getting at, but for most of the part, I touch my pee-pee. It's clean. It's a fresh wiener. Right? Now, maybe at work sometimes, if I'm going to be shaking other people's hands, cool. That's the 1/3, right? But pre-COVID, that was pre-COVID. That's old me. We're out here washing hands every time now.
You need hand sanitizer.
There was like a 1 in 5 chance if I had pooped, you shook poop hand.
That's fucking disgusting.
Sometimes, yeah.
Gross.
Like if it was just a clean wipe, like if I have a one wiper where it's just like brick turd hits the bottom, it kind of like boom, enough to where like when it plunges, it like shoot like some of the water comes back up.
Yeah.
I get a little personal bidet. We need to get a bidet, by the way. I'm tired of wiping with just dry paper.
Oh my eyeball.
But there was like a 1 in 5 chance you would touch poop hand.
Gross.
That's some pretty good statistics. 20% out of 100.
You're the reason why people get sick.
I'm out here building immune systems. I'm not licking it. I don't cough on people's necks like Lennon does. Did I tell you he coughed in my face the other day? I literally wanted to punch him, like in his fucking face. Like I wanted to hit him. He literally went, "Ooh, could you do this?" And I have the iPad, and I just like closed my eyes, and I just felt everything.
That's gross.
He just hit that like the tongue curling one where he's just like, and he projected just spit on me. Oh, dude, I wanted to fucking blast him. No, but back to the bidet, dude. I want to get a bidet.
Yeah.
I think that would be a smart investment for us. Just
Next
because
house.
when I'm wiping,
Next house.
No, but it's like you could get a toilet seat that has a bidet. You could buy like a toilet seat bidet. And it's got like controls.
Yeah.
Right there on the toilet seat. It's a pretty inexpensive purchase. Because here's my thought process behind it. When you're wiping the counter, right? You get some thick sauce on there, maybe some juice. Dries up.
Yeah.
Right? You're not just going to wipe it with a dry paper towel.
No, you got to make it wet.
Thank you. Whether it's with water, whether it's with Clorox, right? So the bidet, if you guys don't know what a bidet is, it shoots like sometimes a temperature controlled, but it can shoot a stream of water right where your booty hole would be. Just blasts it real quick. And they have the female ones too. For you guys.
Yeah.
It'll blast the front hole.
Yeah, you thought
you just had to like
you
arch
move
your
a
back
little
a little bit?
Yeah.
No. They have a stream specifically for, like, there's two. One would be for the booty.
Probably wouldn't want so much pressure on the vagina one.
Yeah. And I feel like it would only hit the bottom. Did I tell you when I was a kid, I used to think that the vagina was like on the front, like the same spot our peepees are? I thought that's where your peepees were.
Oh, Lord, no. I
used to look at Maxim magazines, and I would get so confused because in most of the scenes, like in movies, when they're having sex, because it's like the like softcore porn shit, right? Like if it's a rated R movie, and they're not gonna like they make cop a titty, maybe an ass crack every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
But it's nothing like they're not gonna show, right? I used to think because like Missionary, I always thought like it was just front to front. I never thought that it was like under the hood.
That's ridiculous.
So like I would look at Maxim magazines and I would just be like, how is that she must have a really tiny one. Then that's what they must mean by like, oh, it's so tiny. So like in my head, like the reason the girls were in the magazine was because they're like young, hot, really tight. And like that was just like, because like they would wear the skimpy bikinis, right?
Yeah.
But dumbass Nick, I didn't know that it was under. So I was like, I would like look at the magazines like a fucking idiot. Like, wow, like that's really small, you know? And then I was eventually introduced into porn where I got to see everything.
Shoot.
Shout out to LimeWire. You were never a fapper, huh? That just wasn't a priority. I was a fucking deviant when I was 15 years old.
Yeah, no. Here and there, but no.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't so devious. Like, we might have a real... like, the way that Lennon gets hooked on things, we're going to have a real issue in, like, 7 years. We're going to have a real issue. Because he reminds me a lot of me. He does a lot of things like me. And he gets just as hooked on things as I do. Like, when he's on something, it's ride or die. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
There's no fault in his loyalty. And he's going to be fucking in there like fucking... and he's going to be figuring it out until the one day... Because you know it doesn't happen immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't... You're not fruit gushing all over the place until, like, your balls drop. Oh, you like that? Daddy chill.
Daddy chill.
That's too funny.
Fruit gusher. It's a real thing. So, like, it's just nothing. And you're like, fuck this. Like, you're like, yo, did I just unlock a superpower? Like, this shit feels great. And then one day, you're just chilling. Like, yeah, I think I'll do it today. You crank one out, and then you blow a load. And it's like discharging a gun without knowing there's one in the round. Like, you pull the trigger. Like, you ever have a Nerf gun and not know, like, it's already been cocked, and then you fucking shoot it, and, like, you hit somebody with a Nerf pellet.
Oh, Lord.
First time ejaculate.
Probably going to run to me like, something happened.
First time, no. Oh, no. He's going to hide it. Because you got to remember, this was his dirty little secret. Nobody knows about this. This is new.
Oh, my God.
Nobody's going to know. So he's going to try and clean it up. Now, our kids aren't that smart, so they're going to try and clean it up very stupidly, and we're going to obviously figure it out. He's just going to have a bunch of dried socks under his fucking bed.
Oh, my God. I can't deal.
Just stuck to the carpet like fucking concrete.
I cannot deal.
Len, are you remodeling this room? Why do you have so much dried caulk like just under your bed? You know you can't seal carpet, right?
Like, Mom, I need more socks.
Yep.
Lord.
Happens to all of us.
Oh, no.
It's the day it happens. Well, I was going to see if you wanted to watch some of the videos, but we're at 47 minutes now. So you want to watch some videos or what? You're all good? That's what I figured.
See how well these dogs behave?
Yeah, they're both fucking dead. His mouth is open right now. His mouth is literally open. He's stretching.
So cute.
Yeah, they are cute. I will say that when I'm not bitching about them. Well, you got anything you want to share?
I don't think so.
Well, follow her on Instagram, Priscilla's World. Follow her in her jiu-jitsu journey and add her on Facebook, I guess. Priscilla Racioppi.
Sure. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I guess. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. On your way out, molest that button. You already know what it is. Click the bell if you want to hear the little ping every time I put out a video. I got some good content coming up soon. And you already know the vibes. Go check out Inside Me as well as Inside Us. I do have a playlist of all my guests, so if you guys want to visit that on YouTube, or you guys can follow on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. You already know where to find me. Wilmington, North Carolina. You guys already know where I'm at if you have been watching the Inside Me podcast. But if you haven't, Mondays, Bazaar. Tuesdays, Port City Cheesesteak. Also, Bodega at 9 p.m. Wednesdays, you can catch me at the Gruff Goat Comedy Showcase at the Waterline Brewing Company, hosted by my main man, Lou Morgante. And Thursdays, The Vibe is Dead Crow Comedy Room in Wilmington, North Carolina, right past the Rainbow Bridge. If you guys don't know where that is, it's across from the Shell. So I've already given you the directions. Now you guys just got to show up, okay? Come see me live. I would truly appreciate the support and hope to see you guys next episode. Thank you so much. Peace.